Success leaves clues. On the very last page of this book, I will reveal to you the secret to exceptional health. These will be the very last words that I type. This secret is real. It is one sentence, 6 words, and it is truly a secret. You will not guess it in advance. However, the secret to which I refer is right in front of your eyes at this very moment. It's staring you in the face, hiding in plain sight. The supreme secret to optimal health is unexpected, very unexpected. Years ago, as I flew out to Phoenix, Arizona to start my first job, I never could have foretold that this would be the ending. But as I poured through hundreds of texts, enrolled in countless courses, and debated with experts from around the world, all roads led back to this one painfully obvious, unexpected, and all-powerful secret. Success leaves clues. Jim Rohn said the following: "Find out what poor people read and don't read it. Get around successful people and watch. Here's why. Success leaves clues. Watch how the man shakes hands. Watch how the lady responds. People who do well do certain things over and over and over and over. And if you're clever, you can pick them up. Watch it all. If a guy is making $10,000 a month, I'd watch how he walks. Maybe that's it. Copy his funny little walk. Maybe somebody says, that's a silly little walk. Say, it's 10,000. I haven't got the money yet, but I've got the walk. It's bound to start somewhere. What I ask you tonight is to be unusual and be a good observer of what's going on. You can pick up ideas that can change your life starting tomorrow. Just be a more careful observer. All around you are clues hiding in plain sight, but most people go their whole life oblivious to their existence. They drive to work, go out with friends, walk in the park, and exercise at the gym, all while brushing shoulder to shoulder with the holy grail of secrets waiting to pave their path with gold. They see what they want to see. They hear what they want to hear. This is just one of the million reasons why so few people find the secret. I don't want you to read this book like an instruction manual. If you do, it will not work. Instead, you must read this book like a treasure map. Treasure maps lead you on a journey guided by mysterious clues. The mystery is by design. In my second year working in professional baseball, I had the opportunity to work alongside legendary baseball player Mark Grace. It was really cool for me to work with someone who had played in the major leagues for 16 years and whose baseball card I had as a kid. One day, as I was talking to one of the hitters on our team, I asked him, "So is Gracie actually a good coach?" He replied, "Oh, he's the best. He's going to be a great big league coach if he wants to be." "Wow," I replied. "What makes you say that?" "Because he doesn't tell you what to do," he said. "He doesn't overcoach you." But in the young upstart coaches without that big league pedigree, I noted how they were always eager to leave their mark, but their advice was flawed. They would be quick to tell the players exactly what to do, but they would always just give the advice that worked for them. The problem with that is, what worked for you will not necessarily work for me. You must forge your own path and find your own blueprint. This is why I cannot write this book like an instruction manual. I would simply be forcing my process on you, and only a small percentage of people would find it truly helpful. This is why some people can drink wine every day and live to be 105. This is why some people can shovel fast food down their gullets and still sport six-pack abs. What works for me won't necessarily work for you. But if I write it as a treasure map, I can bring each of you to your own unique blueprint. Success leaves clues. I've always felt that my greatest asset was the ability to be an objective observer. When I was a kid, I remember growing curious about this whole tooth fairy thing. I was looking at the facts and the likelihood of a flying fairy with an affinity for dentistry flying around the world, dropping a few coins under my pillow in exchange for my tooth. What does he do with all the teeth? How am I not feeling it when he slips it under my pillow? The next time I lost a tooth, I didn't tell anyone. Surely a magical fairy doesn't need a heads up from my parents that my tooth fell out, I thought. So I slipped it under my pillow per the directions and simply went to sleep. As it turns out, it is essential to the tooth fairy's entire operation that I first informed my parents that the tooth had fallen out. Success leaves clues. I'm asking you to be a more careful observer. I'm asking you to be an independent thinker. I'm asking you to read between the lines. I'm asking you to watch what I do, not what I say. I'm asking you to paint your own Flammarion engraving and poke your head through the veil of the universe and start asking, what's really going on here? If you ask those questions and keep your eyes wide open, this mysterious secret will soon be yours.